Which song is playing on a loop in the lowest pit of hell to further torment the damned? Who Let the Dogs Out, but the only part that plays is Who Let the Dogs Out, and none of the rest of the song. My children have discovered this song, by no fault of my own. Several times a day I hear Alexa play Who Let the Dogs Out. Alexa even understands when my 3-year-old requests it, despite most of his speech being somewhat incomprehensible. It truly is torturous. You could program Alexa to play a random song whenever that one is requested. Make your kid think Alexa is haunted and they'll be too afraid to keep asking. How do you do this? Because I have my Alexa unplugged at the moment for this same reason, LOL. In the Amazon Alexa app on your phone, go to More and then Routines. Under Routines you select Voice for when you say X, then the action is play music from whatever service you have set up. Retail workers who have sinned will hear Christmas music for all eternity. It'll be like that episode of Black Mirror, where he keeps breaking the stereo playing I Wish It Could Be Christmas every day, but it keeps reappearing. Edit. It's White Christmas. As you'd expect. It's pretty fucking dark. And basically 2 stories in one. Definitely worth a watch. White Christmas. The Christmas special. The Kids Bop cover of We Belong Together. Edit. Honorable mentions from the comments. Their cover of Feel Good Inc., Bring Me to Life, and All the Small Things. Okay. I had to check it out, and holy hell, that's so bad. I liked the guy in the comments who said, her throat and that last note did not belong together XD. It really is one of the worst things ever created. I will never understand why they didn't just cut out the last bit LMAO. I want my baby back ribs. But only I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back over and over with no mention of the ribs. Dear God. When do they say ribs? Never. They never say ribs. Edit. I heard that 10 minutes into it he started eating his own face. All-star, but every word is somebody. I prefer all-star, but they don't stop coming. Grandma got run over by a reindeer overplayed with She Hates Me puddle of mud. Looks like we found DJ Bad Janet. 1-877 cars for kids. Donate your car today. It's a small world. This is way too far down. Nothing like getting stuck at the end of the ride for 15 minutes listening to this. My aunt got stuck between 2 rooms. The songs were in different languages and out of sync. For 45 minutes. That may be my new worst nightmare. The first 8 notes of Fr Elise played slowly and it never resolves. Alternatively, Fr Elisa played by an 11-year-old who keeps trying to find the right 9th note, but never gets it right. This is an even more hellish option. True story. I road tested a new radio technology by driving a 30-minute route over and over. All day. The audio engineer was clever and put the Beatles' Hey Jude on a tight loop. The song starts off with Hey Jude. After 90 seconds Paul pauses for a couple of seconds and starts again. Hey Jude. The maniac engineer looped it perfectly so that the second Hey Jude was replaced exactly by the beginning of the song again. It was an infinite Beatles loop. My brain could not grasp that the song would not end. I heard that one song, 90 seconds repeating over and over for 8 hours a day. All week until the job was done. I did not climb up the guy's rose trellis, break into his bedroom and murder him in his sleep. We're actually still friends. But I can't hear that song anymore without getting a tic and an urge to drive a test van into a bridge abutment. Edit. A word. Everyone hears their all-time favorite song. It's just the karaoke version. Sung by a very passionate and very drunk middle-aged Japanese guy. That's Salaryman to you. Yup. But I figured not everyone was familiar with that term. He lives in Isengard and created the Uruk-hai. Right? Salaryman the White? They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. It's whatever your favorite song is. Except each time it plays something is different / off about it. Slightly too fast or too slow. A couple incorrect lyrics. Or bits are cut out. Eventually you forget what the song ever actually was and you're tormented knowing you'll never be able to actually remember your favorite song. Humans are adaptable. Oh hey. They're playing the 175 speed version. My favorite. Ah crap. The 2.1 speed version with all of the "thes" taken out is on this. I've recently heard some Linkin Park on YouTube where they shifted the vocals a half tone and I loved it so much. My brain expected harmony. But it didn't happen. Like an acoustic cold shower. Amazing experience. Under pressure. But it's actually Ice Ice Baby. Alright, stop. 99 bottles of juice on the wall. 99 bottles of juice. Take one, pass it around. 98 bottles of juice on the wall. Make sure it goes into negative numbers. Even better. When at 3 bottles. Edit. Oh no. I forgot where we were. So I think we need to start over. 100 bottles of juice on the wall. In. They'll think it's over. And then it restarts. Phil Collins, In the Air Tonight, but it loops back just before the epic drum bit. Okay, at first I was ready to throw hands. But reading the second half I audibly gasped. You're a monster. Maniacal laugh. The Gummy Bear song. I went to a kids' art show and they had party motivators dancing to that song. They all looked soulless while bouncing and proclaiming to be gummy bears. The teenagers doing it really creeped me out. Wait till ya hear about McDonald's birthday party with the clown. Looks like a pedo party. What's New Pussycat by Tom Jones? See relevant John Mulaney bit. Remember, it has to be punctuated every so often by "it's not unusual" just so it hits harder when it comes back. Yes. But at irregular intervals so you can never feel totally secure about which song will play next. Days. Weeks even spent just waiting for a single "not unusual." Sherry I Sherry baby. Just this. Over. And. Over. For all eternity. The Vault 108 edition. Where all the words are replaced with Gary. G-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-R-R-R-Y-B-I-B. This is the song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was. And now they will be singing it forever just because this is the song that never ends. Perfect silence. To the point it's deafening. I think you might like Silence. A Fable by Edgar Allan Poe. It's one of my favorite short stories. For sure gonna read it tomorrow. Now I had a few beers and I'm going to sleep. Edit. Didn't go to sleep, I will still read it tomorrow. It's every day, bro. England is my city. Any song. Just played back to you in an audio recording of yourself. The Chipmunks singing Merry Christmas. Tiptoe through the tulips. by Tiny Tim. Loved that they used the song in Insidious. Mariah Carey. All I Want for Christmas Is You. Sure. It's a bop when you hear it once or twice during the holidays. But any retail worker can tell you, when played on a loop, that frenetic piano intro leaves lasting scars. This and Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time make me dread the holidays. Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time is YAAI worse than All I Want for Christmas Is You, in my opinion. I worked in a call center for one of the American Big Three automakers in the late 1990s. This was a special ring of hell because they had their own radio station. Meaning that there was some centralized DJ who had a select list of songs that would play in every office and car dealership of this manufacturer nationwide all day long. There were a handful of songs that could be depended upon to be played 2 to 3 times a day. Sometimes even hourly. The 3 most often played were Blondie's Heart of Glass, Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On, and Jewel's Foolish Games. To this day, just hearing the opening chords of any of these 3 songs will send me into a homicidal rage and I have to immediately turn it off. You move through a fog of endless sleep, feeling the flames of Hades tickle at the soles of your feet. The eternal oblivion of hell awaits you as you rest upon the shore. The boatman comes to accept his toll and ferry souls to their eternal damnation. You step upon this wicked craft if only to reach out to the hooded figure. Questions without answer fill your mind as you cry out for some words of compassion and hope. Suddenly you hear your reply echoing from the burning depths. Somebody once told me, the theme song to Barney and Friends. Oh, that is the hell song of one particular man already. Oh God. I thought this was fake. That's hell. Pledging a frat prepared me for this question. A couple come to mind, but alright, 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 alright. Baby Shark. I'm in hell do 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 do. Here is Satan do 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 do. Why me God do 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 do. The fact that I can hear this is exactly the problem. For Elise played by an 8-year-old boy who gets crushed by Sisyphus boulder every time he messes up a note. WAP. The Ben Shapiro cover. What does the fox say? Easy street. And feels so neat. Or, I would run 500 miles and I would run 500 miles dum repeat just this part. Oh God, no. Not easy street. All I can think about are dog food sandwiches. Friday from Rebecca Black and You're Beautiful from James Blunt. Whoever is being tortured's favorite song. Hear me out. Oh. You think you'll never get tired of your favorite song. But I'm guessing your music tastes have changed over the past few years. I'm sure there's a song on the radio that you used to like a lot. But it was played too often. And then you got sick of it. This is Forever we are talking about. By choosing their favorite song at the moment they are sent to hell. It perfectly encaptures their essence of who they were at that moment. The first few days they might enjoy it. Then after a few weeks it has probably gotten stale. A few months. And they are starting to hate it. A few years and they are starting to hate the person who chose that song. And everything they stood for. But guess what? They were the ones that chose it. Not only do they have no one except themselves to blame. But they start hating everything that the song represents. They begin to hate the person that would even like that song. And by doing so, start changing their heart towards a better person. Poisoning the well. Interesting. Achy breaky hard. I'm a manager in a kitchen. There was a couple months last year. Every time there was a mistake on an order I played achy breaky hard. 1877 Cars for Kids. 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 It is canonically the Bad Place anthem. So this is the correct answer. Thank you, fellow Good Place fan.